Howdy, 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 YouTube. How is everybody? Happy Sunday to you. It's been a lovely weekend for me here. I've been busy, but it's all good. I am Darlene, and why is it not showing my name on here? Gee. Let me see if I can fix that. Oh, no, it's there. That's what these are for. I'm looking at it on my phone. It's so teeny tiny. Okay, let me see. Get myself over here and we'll get this party started. How is everybody? There I am. Ta-da. There I am. All righty. What's going to come to us this week? I wonder. I was watching some readings, some of my favorite readers, and thank you, Kevin. And thanks for being here. Thank you so much. I've just been in this blue tangent lately, probably because I got my nails painted blue. And I don't know. I tried on something else I was planning to wear, and I thought, no, that just doesn't feel right. I got to go blue today again, or periwinkle, or whatever that's called. How's your weekend been, Mr. Kevin? I went out to the river and played in the woods yesterday. Actually, I was helping my son with the project, but still, I got to walk in the woods. It was fabulous. Can't get enough of that. Lazy. Lazy's good. Lazy is underrated. What do you do in your spare time? What's your thing? You watch sports, or you read, or what's lazy for you? Also checking to be sure I put everything I meant to put in there. I think I did. Hang on one second. Kevin, so you never watch sports? Well, I don't either, but that's not unusual for most women. I have to make an adjustment, and let me see if I can do it. I might can do it on my phone, but I hate to do it on my iPad because it gives me audio feedback. Oh, here, I can do it on here. Cool. You don't read either. What do you do with yourself when you're being lazy then? I mean, I'm sure you work, but what's lazy? Just resting and sleeping and napping? Okay, why is that not coming up over here? Hang on, I'm making an adjustment. You work a lot. Well, then you do deserve just to sit around and nap. No judgment on my part. I don't know why it's not letting me do that. You were here. Oh, there it is. You can't see it though because it's at the top. Let's try. Hang on a minute. Let's try that and see what happens. And I know I'm jiggling the phone. My apologies. No, you can't see it still. I wish I could figure out how to move it to the bottom, but oh well. Where is everybody tonight, Kevin? My gosh. Usually, they're on here and hordes, and I've already got my reading slots booked. Where is everybody? I mean, I'm happy to hang out with you, but it's just kind of odd. We're 4 minutes in here. Hey, Nick. I'm doing well, thank you. How you doing? How you doing? That's why nobody's here? It's the Super Bowl tonight? Really? Oh, that's why nobody's here. Duh. I should just quit now because probably won't anybody show up. You did, because you're not a sports person like me. I didn't think about that. I just, do me, and I wasn't thinking. So, okay, we'll just hang out and visit. Kevin, you always have good questions. What do you want to talk about? Let's talk. Let's visit. I got to, while I'm waiting for for you to type in your new inspired question here. I got a new job to do a house clearing. And I mean, I asked like 37 plus different categories and each one of those categories has anywhere from 1 to 10 questions each that I have to go through when I do a house clearing. And my very first question out of the chute, it's like, I can already see this is going to be a big one. I don't charge nearly enough. So I've already found spirits in the house, and I know that one of their children is getting sick because of the energy in the house. And, it was just really, I said, I literally just started and I thought, oh, I don't think I can do this today. I think that it might be too much to do in this today. Hey, Adaia, how you doing? We were just saying, I didn't realize it was Super Bowl. I'm competing against Super Bowl, so probably won't anybody show up tonight. Oh, that's cool, Kevin. Let me read that for people who might not read it. Kevin says, in 2016, myself and 3 coworkers saw an orb across the sky in a remote location in the middle of the night. Way cool. I've seen that actually twice in my life. One was totally a UFO, whatever. I mean, it was nothing else it could have been, I don't think. Nick says, I'm doing good. I'm thrilled to see my healthy river. Me too. Weight crawling on down. Yes. BP getting lower. Yes. Generally happier. Yes. That's awesome, Nick. It's such a quality of life when we don't have good health. Sorry, I just realized that's kind of crooked. It makes such a difference when we're feeling well. I know I have my days too. I didn't either, but that's what Kevin said. And because he says he's watching it right now, even though he says he doesn't watch sports. I know, Kevin, I like to watch the reruns just for the commercials because they are always the best commercials. But you can usually find it on YouTube later. Like there'll be somebody who captured all the best commercials in one video, and I'll watch it then. It's not worth sitting there for all that time to the ball game. So anyway, Adaia, I don't know. It doesn't look like too many people are going to show up tonight. I wasn't thinking through that. And also because we get people from all over the world in here. And they might come. Like the other night when I went live, it took like 10 minutes for people to start showing up. But it was just kind of a delay, and I wonder that may be because of this new software I'm using. I don't know. Jose, good evening. Thank you. How is your evening going so far? What are you up to? You and two or three other people, the only people apparently on the planet who are not watching the Super Bowl tonight. Oh, it's good fun though, right? Just okay? Oh, Jose. Wish it was better than okay. I'm hoping that for you. I had a great weekend. As I said, I got to go out in the country and walk in the woods and have some nature time. Just soothes me. It's like a calming balm, as they say. Just okay. Okay, Jose. Do you have a big week planned? Yeah, thank you for hitting that like button, even though we don't have a crowd. Apparently, everybody's doing that for me. Thank you so much. Is everybody working this week, or do people have weird schedules like me? It is not cold here. It was beautiful yesterday. It was like 74, 75. That's why I wanted to go out in the woods yesterday. It's a little cooler here today. It's more it was 60, I think, earlier, and it's down in the 50s now, but it's still warm by comparison for us for winter. I'm sure it's going to get cold again, really cold again. But you're working right now. What kind of work do you do, Adaia, if you don't mind sharing? As for me, I guess you can see what I do, right? Oh, neat. So a grown up birthday party. Oh, that's neat, Kevin. Christina went to a birthday party at a bar. That sounds like fun. I don't think I've ever been to one at a bar that I remember. But you know, when you're older than dirt, as my kids say, it's hard to remember all the parties. Cloud network support. Okay, so you can work from home then, or you probably do, I guess, work from home. Cool. You haven't had a drink in over 20 years. Well, praise the Lord, Kevin. Apparently that's a thing, and I don't know your story, but you're saying I am oil field trash. Oil field trash. Hey, I don't think anybody's trash. I don't judge you by what you do. I don't care how dirty you get doing it. I don't care, Kevin. We all work hard, right? We all work hard. Well, congrats on the 20 years. That's awesome. I never heard that. Oil field trash. Well, don't you have a question for me tonight, Kevin? Come on, you always have great questions. Adaia, you'll appreciate this. Hey, Ricky, life is indeed like a box of chocolates. Well, amen. Don't we all, Kevin? We all have a God to thank. Yes, for sobriety. I know I may have shared this with you before. I have a very close family member. Well, my father, my ex-husband. I mean, I've been around it, and currently I have a close family member who struggles with it. So, got tons of respect from me. Oh, well, that's a good problem to have, isn't it, Nick? Nick said I had enough work. I'm unable to keep up the pace. That's the breaks. I know we complain when we don't have enough work, and we complain when we do. I'm not saying you're complaining. It's just that, it's one problem or the other with life. Sometimes it's always challenges. If I can pronounce your name, I don't want to. I hate it when I can't. All right, this may require glasses. Hang on a second. All right, I'm going to make a stab. Suiri? Is that anywhere close to how I pronounce your name? Well, there you go, Nick. And you know what? I've retired several times, and I'm just not one to really stay retired. I need to be busy, and I have grandkids, but they're all teenagers now, and you know how they get when they're teenagers. Well, maybe you don't. Yours may be younger. Okay, so Jerry, is that right? Is that close enough? Okay, great. Yes, you may have a reading. I'm going to put you down right now. But anyway, I keep retiring, and I'm just not one to sit around and do nothing. And I have to keep busy. And then, when you have a skill that can help people, you just or even if you don't have a skill, you just want to help people. It's just kind of what I have to do. I mean, and I say have to, I mean, to be happy, I need to be doing something to keep myself busy, keep myself engaged. Like I said, helping other people. It's just my personality. I've always liked that kind of thing. So, Rikud, is that right? If you read that banner at the top, I'm doing readings for people. Jose, you want a reading? Okay, I got you down. All right, my 2 free reading slots are now full. So let me change that banner. Daniela, Jose just beat you out of the second free reading. But I have slots. If you want a slot for a reading, there's a pinned comment Or maybe I didn't pin it, or maybe I did pin it. I can't remember. I think I did. I'm not looking at the other one. Thank you for stopping by, Nick. I appreciate it. You're welcome, Jose. That's just don't type your question yet. Let me greet a few more people, and then I'll start doing the readings. Daniela, I know that I posted it on, yeah, I did. There you go, top of the chat and in the description box. So if you want, guys, you can do a paid reading. They're not very expensive. They start at $5. I mean, come on. 1 second, I'm going to change this. I think I'm going to change this. Let me change it to this. And then we'll try. Guess I can't do but one. Can y'all see that banner? Well, I can see it on my screen. I don't know if it's covered or not. Oh, that's cool. It's flashing. I'm confused. Hey, Tony from Tampa. How you doing? Crazy Barber. Hey, welcome. Thanks, everybody, for being here tonight. Okie dokie. Okay, so Adaia, the 2 free reading slots are full. However, hey, Tony. If you guys would like a reading, the information is pinned to the top of the chat. You can go there and see what the deal is. Now, I'm going to start by reading Suiri. So Suiri, type in your question, please. One question. Type it in the chat now, and then we'll get started. Adaia, you want one? Wait 1 second. I need to write this down. That's very sweet of you, Adaia. I appreciate you. And I've changed for, at least for now, I mean, I'll take super chats, but I prefer I really want to transition to PayPal because I love YouTube, and I'm very, very grateful for the opportunity to be here, and I love their platform. I really do. But, you know, they're a business too, and so they take off the top 40%, and then I have to pay taxes. So if you buy a $5 reading, I get about $2.50 of that, just so you know. So I get to keep a little bit more of it if we do it through PayPal. Benita, if you'll read that comment, please, at the top of the screen, that'll give you some info. Okie dokies. Suiri wants to know about current partner, relationship with current partner, and where it's going. Okay. What deck, please, for Suiri? Alrighty, we will go with the big light seer deck for you. Now, Suiri, I can't see your picture. I think you look like a feminine. Is a she okay? Is it I mean, I don't care. Love is love is love, but it's easier sometimes for me to refer to people by pronouns when I'm doing the reading, because I just want to stay in the energy. You know, I don't want to have to stop and look at people's names, and that's why I was asking. Don't care. Okay, we want to know, Suiri, just double check and be sure this is the right deck for you. My God, hold up, y'all. Suiri is 31 years old and has, count them, 5 children. Oh, honey, my hat is off to you. Oof. I had 2 and thought, oh, Adaia, thank you so much. Thank you, love. I appreciate you. Oh, we did it. You need it in the, okay, because it's pinned at the chat. People won't scroll up there. It's in the description box also, but I can do that, I think. If y'all can bear with me 1 second. Well, no, I can't. Hang on a minute. 1 second. I'm thinking I'm thinking that all the software stuff I might have to do. I wonder if I can just, hang on a minute. If it will let me copy this. Probably not. All right, 1 second, y'all. Give me a minute. Maybe I'll just do that next time because Adaia, I'm not sure I don't want to hold these people up all night doing that. So I'll do that next time, though. That's a great idea, just to put it in the chat. I can do that. Mira's here and Elijah's here. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, everybody. So good for you to be with me tonight, if I can talk. Okay, we're going to get started on Suiri's reading about her current partner. Hey, Charlie, how you doing tonight? I want to ask, please, how is Suiri's partner feeling about Suiri right now? We want to know about this relationship. Let me ask this correctly. Show me the current status of the relationship between Suiri and Suiri's partner. That's what we're going to ask. Okay, decisions being made. All right. Or, yeah. Well, there's love here. Definitely love here. And I forget to show y'all the cards. Forgive me. Not sure about this yet. Let me get a few more cards out. Thank you, Mira. Appreciate that. Uh-oh. Well, there's love, but there's disharmony in the home right now. Something is amiss. All right. Well, this is interesting. I would have thought that would have been in reverse. Somebody's communicating their feelings or their feelings about, that could be new love. I don't know what that means. Hold up. Let me get more cards out. I don't want to speak yet. So who else was watching the Super Bowl tonight? I didn't realize I was in competition with the Super Bowl. Till I got on here and Kevin said he was watching it. Just that one. I'm gonna wait. Maybe that'll come back out again. All right, so Jerry, what's the state of the relationship here? Excuse me. Somebody may feel like they need to apologize. Probably your person feels there's an apology maybe needed here. Is that right, Suiri? Because of some kind of upheaval in the home here. Uh-oh. I was afraid of that. Dadgummit. There's Chill. How you doing? So you're not watching the Super Bowl, Chill? I didn't realize it was Super Bowl night. And here, what was I thinking, right? Till I got on here. Hey, Chill Canuck. Okay. Well, there's disappointment here, and there's disappointment. I'm not leaping yet to conclusions, but I'm going to say there's something about the commitment with you two that a commitment between you that where there's a disappointment, and I'm still Yeah, Chill, I hear you. Is it, no, wait a minute. Jorge or George? What's the correct pronunciation for you? Let's play cards. Yeah. You're saying yes, Suiri. Okay. Y'all, please forgive me. I swear my voice was fine. Can I get on here and start talking? So, Jerry, I'm not jumping to conclusions yet, okay? Because I don't have the quintessential card that would lead me to say anything about a third party yet. But here's what I will say. There are 3 queens here. Queens and kings in my readings are people. So there's a lot of people that's in your business in affecting your home here. Just saying. Now, hypothetically, this could be saying that your person, for example, sees you as this queen who's very attractive, and this queen who's very loving and nurturing, and this queen who's very truthful and very straight and intelligent. But that's why I said I'm going to have to get more cards here before I speak on that. Love it, Adaia. Thank you. Yes, he does. Can you, Rabir, if you will look at there's a pinned comment at the top of the screen. However, wait 1 second. 1 second. I have to do it on here. Y'all have to bear with me. I'm going to take a minute. There may be some feedback, sound. Bear with me 1 second. Let's see if I can fix this. One minute. Which camera? Okay. Now then, 1 minute, guys. I said edit, not, all right. See if it will let me. Okie doke. I'm going to fix this 1 second. 1 second. Thank y'all for your patience. Okay. All right, almost there. If I could spell. What? There we go. Now, let me know if you can see that banner at the top, because I don't, yeah. Let's try. Let me go back to YouTube. Now we can get going again. You like that reverb? And I have to get rid of it. It's just going to echo. Just going to echo, echo, echo. Now, hopefully it's gone. Okay. All right. Hey, Golden Healer. I think you should stick around. You never know. Vijay, please read that comment at the top of the screen. Now we're going to get on here with Suiri's reading now that I took care of that. Thank y'all for being patient. I appreciate that very much. All right, tell me more, please, about Suiri's situation with her relationship with her partner. What else can you tell me? Why are all these queens here? Why are all the queens here? Okay. All right. This so far is the only king I have. I'm guessing this is your person. Now the Nine of Pentacles is typically somebody who's not single, of course. In the upright, this is somebody who's single and free to pursue, and the money's good and all that. In the reverse, this is saying this person is neither single, liberated, and very possibly this can mean codependency. It can mean maybe the money isn't as great as you'd like, but I'm getting a codependency vibe. Yeah, because there's a lot of conflict right now around this. Oh, and there's the other queen. Who are all these women? What do queens mean? Excuse me. Well, depending on what kind of reading you're doing and what question you ask, they can be like archetypes of certain qualities. For example, if this queen came up in a career reading or a job reading, this would tell me you love what you do. This is a Queen of Cups. Cups are emotions, and the Queen of Cups gives her love freely. She's nurturing, like I said. She's loving, basically. So she has qualities, but in a love reading, which this is, these to me are people. Queens and kings, called court cards, and pages and knights, represent people to me. So this tells me there's a lot of people in the middle of this relationship right now, and it's causing a lot of conflict here. And the same thing is true, Chill, about kings, okay? I have one king here. One king is dealing so far, anyway, with all these women. Now, she did say she's got 5 kids, so some of these could be her children. Some could be a mother-in-law. Some could be, I don't know yet, but... Mirror, also, Mirror, I know you were a little later, but I would love it. I won't turn down a super chat, but I would prefer people do PayPal. And that link is in the description box and also pinned at the top of the chat. I appreciate you being so efficient, though, Mirror. I love it. Thank you. Okay, well, this is, this is healing. So, Suiri, the star comes after the tower has fallen. So there's been some kind of major upheaval here in your family. Clearly, that's what this 4 of Wands in reverse is about, because that's the home, the family. Because the star comes after that. But that implies there's healing taking place. Well, okay, hold on. Now went from the Page to the Knight of Cups. Oof. Did somebody get pregnant here, maybe? So, Jira, that's kind of that's not usually, I don't usually, that's the Empress card. And I don't usually, I mean, she is the pregnancy card. I don't often read that, but I have to ask because with all these women in that coming out, did somebody maybe get pregnant that maybe wasn't planned or wasn't supposed to? Thank you, Mira. Appreciate you. And they're $5 and up. So one question, we'll start with one question, $5 readings. If y'all want to donate more, you certainly, I won't limit you. I won't limit you to $5. What else can you tell me about the situation? Bedroid says here, I haven't seen you in a minute. What? That's just a random comment. Did I miss something about an evil eye in the chat? Not sure. Did that one want to come out? Not sure. Now that I do not understand. What in the world? Sajira, are you still here? I should have mentioned too, guys, you have to be here in the chat. You have to stay in the chat until it's your turn to read, for me to read you. And I always forget to mention that. Okay. I hadn't thought about it in terms of being a portal, but okay. I guess, okay. Thank you for verifying that. I've had people click off and I like to talk to you. That's why I like to do it live. So I need to know if any of this is resonating right now is really my question. I want to be sure that I'm getting the right story. Oftentimes, tarot gives me the backstory before it gives me the answer to my question. And that's why I'm asking. I think all of this has already happened, whatever's going on here. Jose, I did not forget about you. Look, I got you right here on my list. So tell me if this is true, that there are a lot of other people that's in the mix of this equation right now that may have caused upheaval. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. This is what I'm conflicted about or not understanding. I may have to pull some clarifies. Star means there's healing, but the Knight of Pentacles says there's nothing is happening. It's crickets when it's in reverse like that. It's already the slowest moving energy in the tarot, and then reverse it's saying, nope, we're not moving. I'm sitting down in this field with my horse and watching the grass grow. And then we have a victory and some fast communication movement, and so it's kind of confusing for me, to be honest. But I'll keep digging here. Well, that's true, Bedroids. I mean, it wasn't a stretch for me, but I just never heard that. So Suiri, I need your feedback here before I can go any further. I need to know if this story is your story or not. All right. Because I might stop and then change decks and ask if this is the backstory and all this has happened. Because guys, this is kind of what I do when I do a personal reading. I'm interactive with you. I don't just do a recording and send it off to you. I want to talk to people. I want to know. I wish I could see you, frankly, but that would be creepy, wouldn't it? Coming into your living room, watching you in your bathrobe. No. So Jerry, hello. I know you're here. Can you answer my question, please? I need to move on here to some other people. I need you to respond, please, ma'am. Please and thank you. Of course, if you have 5 kids, you're probably chasing them around the house right now. 5 kids, y'all. My gosh. 5 kids. That's a handful. I could only manage 2. God knew what he was doing with me. Thank you. Oh, yeah. We're healing from this. If I didn't know better, I swear, if you didn't tell me you had 5 kids, I would say this, maybe your person had all these dalliances, but I didn't have the 3 cards. 3 cards are what tells me there's other parties. So that's why I feel like this is family or some, maybe a mother-in-law or this or that. Could just be all these children. So Jerry, are you here? I want to ask, what is this victory here? The victory of God, tarot is amazing and it has a sense of humor. The victory is it because in this is the 4 of Wands in the reverse, which I've already talked about. This is upheaval in the home. Could even be a breakup of a home for that matter, right? But some kind of upheaval in the reverse. And now when I ask what this victory is, that this is saying where you are, the 4 of Wands is in the upright, which means the family's coming back together. There will be harmony in the home again. I'm reading Suiri. Excuse me, Sujeiri, Suiri. And there's going to be, oh, this is so funny. And there will be happiness followed by, remember I talked about this card being in the reverse and now that it's in the upright. Followed by things moving. So, all right, well, if you're not here, I'm going to have to just proceed here, which I don't like. All right, so after no movement, the home returns to victory. I'm going to put this in a very cliche way because then this card is in the upright. This means harmony in the home. It means happiness returning and forward movement returning. So you ask how he felt about you. He's obviously, well, thank you, Sarah. Every one of us has a bad day, Sarah. And try being out here with thousands of people on YouTube and putting on your game face every time. It's tricky, but I'm pretty authentic. If I have a bad day, I don't mind telling you. But thank you. So Jerry, Tanya, please refer to the comment that's pinned at the top. Yep. So this is just about happiness coming back into your home, okay? It's saying this. We ask how your person feels, so they're acknowledging what happened here. They're acknowledging the whatever this. I don't have the tower, but it's implied that it happened here because of the star. So healing is returning. This is what they want. This is what they're hoping. This is what they're observing. Their feelings in the relationship. Healing is returning where there was no movement. Now it's coming back. I heard stubborn. There's some kind of stubborn energy with that too. Victory is here. There will soon be very rapid communication. But when I ask what the victory is harmony back in the home, forward movement, and happiness again. Because now somebody who was overthinking it has clarity. And now this is the curious page again. Communication, movement. Yeah, all that's good. So you asked me the state of the relationship, Suiri, and it looks like whatever you went through is being healed. That's the short answer to that. It's being healed. You're getting harmony back. This is what he wants, apparently, because that's how I ask it. He wants harmony. All of these queens are in the upright, which is good, unless you, and again, I didn't get the third party card. I think these are family people. Could be even people at the office or something, for all I know. since you're not answering me back, I have to guess, but I feel like it's more family issues. So it's good. I think he feels that he's getting happier. Got the sun card there, so happiness is returning. Balance in the home is returning. That's the victory card. And the victory card to me is it means battle. It means, excuse me, victory after a long battle. But it can also mean somebody who likes attention. And I felt a little bit of that because I got I said that message about codependency. So maybe somebody had to just you had to work through that kind of an issue with everybody being dependent on or codependent, like with children. They can't help being codependent. They're children. They can't go out and get a job tomorrow and start paying their own rent necessarily. And so whatever happened here, though, the bottom line is it is healing. There's harmony returning, and he feels that's what he wants. That's what he feels. I mean, I just can't, without you answering me here, I can't go deeper. It would be guessing, and I don't want to do that. That's not why I'm here. I'm just not that reader. Not that reader. All right, so Suiri. Jose, now it's your turn. Will you type your question, please, Jose? Okay, for you guys who are just, there you go, Mira's got you. I was say there is a comment pinned at the top. It may be covered up, not sure. Thank you, Mira. Appreciate that. So, Jose, if you're here, please type your question in, my friend. Say one more. Okay. Please and thank you. Type your question in. So, who's winning the Super Bowl? Anybody watching that's here? Anybody watching the Super? Okay. Does she love you? All right. What deck, please? Itchy. This one. Okay. Now, which is it? Okay. All right. We're asking Jose Lopez for Jose Lopez. Does she love him? Does his romantic interest love him? Please and thank you. God, did he? Oh my God, I hadn't heard that. Chill, I'm sorry. Responding to Chill's comment where he says he wants to see the 50 million Elon Musk spent on commercials. Jeez. He won't miss it though. I shouldn't say that. You don't know. Okay. We're asking about Jose's person. Does Jose's person love him? Ooh, yes. Okay, I can quit now. Nine of Cups. Yes, that would be a yes. It's not as mature as if I'd gotten, well, it's a she, right? If I'd gotten a queen, but the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups it's like a crush, it's a yes. It's a yes. She's thinking back on the good times, reminiscing, those are memories. But you guys might be in a timeout right now because we've got the Hangman. So I don't know if you're speaking, but there's some kind of decision here or a crossroads that's happening for you two right now. And there's things coming to light that were hidden. This may also say somebody was or has not been listening to their intuition in this situation. But the Magician is here. So manifestation is trying to happen, a new tangible beginning that may have to do with commitment. So is, all right, what else? I mean, I could quit there. You just ask a question and I just gave you, that's a good yes for me. Oftentimes Tara will give me the backstory, as I said earlier. So that's a yes. Anything else you want to tell Jose? I know, right? You saw it come out. It just popped right out there. But again, this hangman being right in the middle of there, literally, I mean, yes, it can be no communication, like you're taking a time out, or very little communication for that matter. But basically, it's this person. This was a thief who got caught, essentially, whatever, and hung himself from that tree to rethink his actions, to get a new perspective. Okay, and you can see, I know these cards are small. Here, the light around the head is like I'm asking divine to give me a new perspective here. And so they're taking a time out. All right, everybody go away. I'm going to hang from this tree for a minute and see if I can get a new perspective about things. Thank you, Mira. Appreciate that. What else? What else would Jose's person like to say? Or anything else for Jose? Well, maybe not. Keep going. Okay. Okay, one more shuffle. That may be why they wanted me to turn the deck over. I'm talking to myself. I know. You never know with tarot, do you, Jill? Okay. Well, I can already see the card of the night is going to be this Four of Wands. It just keeps coming out. Yep. This is, let's see here. I still can't really, you can see, you can't tell what these cards are, though they're so small, can you? I've got the, excuse me, Seven of, can you see it without aware? Seven of Wands in reverse. This is either somebody saying, I don't want to fight about this anymore, or I don't, traditionally it's somebody he's standing on the top of this hill and fending off these other wands. In other words, I'm defending the high ground. I'm defending my position. And in the reverse, to me, it's saying, I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to fight about this, or I don't want to defend this position, whatever that was. Remember, trying to get a new perspective. And it has to do with something in the home. This can be relationship. This could be saying anything from, I don't want to fight with you about this house that we're buying anymore, or I don't want to live with you. I don't want to, I'm not saying that. I'm just giving you examples. Maybe you asked her to move in with you and she said no. I don't have the Hierophant, but this can be, again, harmony. It's about the home. It can be family. It can be, I'm looking at the card next to it. The King of Wands in reverse. That I don't like. King of Wands in reverse is somebody who's selfish and self-centered. And it's falling right underneath the Hangman. So somebody, presumably this King of Wands, I don't know if this is you or her, but we did ask how she feels about you. I think she's saying this is how she may feel about you. I don't know. Which you'll have to put the parts where they belong here. Somebody here has been acting like this King of Wands in reverse. Again, selfish, self-centered, my way, the highway. I want everybody's attention. Everybody just stop when I walk in the room. Kind of, he's just shallow. But there is passion here, and somebody here wants this new passionate beginning. Emphasis on passion. That is the quintessential phallic symbol of the tarot there. And they want to, and I'm presuming this is her saying, I want this new beginning, or she could be saying, that's what it feels like. I want this new beginning. I want to celebrate with you, right? And I feel there's a but. Where's the but? Yeah, but here it is. I don't know if this field, meaning your relationship, is where I want to continue planting my seeds. Yeah, something fell through. Something happened here. Now, I'm hoping this Three of Cups is not a third party. That's the only three I have right here so far. So in the upright, that to me can be celebration, but it can also be overindulging sometimes in drink or whatever. So this is just not a very clear reading for me. I hope it's making sense for you. Jose, can you give me some feedback, or is this just the night where nobody talks? Maybe everybody's watching the ball games and nobody's really listening to me. They're thinking, I'll just play it back later. Because see, now at the bottom of this deck, I have, all right, communication, or could be spying. A failure, a victory that didn't happen. Somebody holding back their love, their cup of love, or could be a missed opportunity in love. And it involves this Queen of Wands. Now we've got the Queen and the Queen and King of Wands, but she's in the upright, and there is love here. But then what? But then what the heck? But somebody got stabbed in the back here. So Jose, I need you to. You say you see. Well, I don't see. Can you enlighten me here? Jose, chill. It's for Jose Lopez. This is just, it's conflicting, and I'm not happy with it. I don't like that. I need to know what's happening here. What is this lack of victory about? Maybe tell me that. Oh, thank you. That's so helpful. Thank you. It's funny too. I do have the Three of Cups, but that's just confirming to me. A quick sidebar. Traditionally, the archetypal meaning of the Three of Cups is celebration, or it can be communication. And most readers say when it's in reverse for them, that's when it tells you there's a third party. And I like that because it's easier to read. But for me, it's like, that's even almost comes out more for me in third party readings than it does than the Three of Swords. I mean, definitely the Three of Swords. So that's why I questioned it. It felt like that. Yeah, that explains a lot. Thank you, Jose. Hey, Joe, how you doing? I am doing well tonight. I'm just busy right here doing my thing. How's your evening going? Oh, it fits for you too, Christina? because I get that quite often actually in these readings, that whoever ends up tuning in, even though I'm doing the reading for somebody specific, it ends up being your message, because Spirit knows who's going to be here tonight. I don't. They do. They know. So it can be for multiple people. Yeah, okay. And now comes the juggling card. Right. Okay. Okay. Yep, things are not balanced right now because of a King of Pentacles. Spying. Yeah, that card keeps coming back. Spying. That just means, spying means probably looking at your social media. Could be messages, but, looking at your pictures, thinking back. Yeah, and then the Emperor in reverse. Emperor in reverse is not happy. He's not happy. It's my way or the highway. He is stubborn and oof. And then the Queen of Pentacles, which is probably your person. Well, we know the answer to the question. She does have feelings for you, clearly. But the question is, and this makes so much more sense to me, I can't fight about this. I can't take the high ground anymore because I'm married. See, it's all about perspective, tarot. Yeah. I get the feeling, though, I'm not sure who is this King of Wands. This may be who she's married to, because it fell right next to this card. She may be saying she's unhappy because he's like that. That would make sense, wouldn't it, Jose? But she does feel passionately about you for sure, and would love very much to come towards you. But she's just questioning, is this the right thing to do? Should I invest in this? Because it is a third party, and I would be juggling. And I'm going to take a leap here. My free readings are one questions, and it says clearly in there, but I'm going to ask what the potential outcome might be for you. So, it's my channel. I can do that if I want to, right? I'm going to put all these back now, and I'm going to ask what the potential outcome in this situation is right now. And I always like to tell y'all, any tarot reader, any reader of any kind, we are just pulling potentials out of the quantum field. It's only as good as the moment it comes out of my mouth, and it is only a potential among other potentials. So your point of attraction is what will bring you the potential that is in that moment current for you. So, okay. Thank you. All right. So I got a card in there wasn't supposed to be in that. Two cards weren't so interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I do care about you. I really want to come forward toward you. Did I get any other cards in there? Wait, yes, I did. I just put them all back in this deck. Bear with me 1 second. Let me get my deck sorted out. I don't usually do that, but I did. Bear with me 1 second here. Ooh, now Adaia's getting in it. I love it. That's a great question. There you go. Because that really is the question, isn't it, Adaia? Let's just cut to the chase, huh? Oh, thank you, Mira. I didn't see it. Thank you so much for that, for putting that your comments. It's so crazy. Well, yeah, I can't. Crystal, thank you. I got you. Wow. And you know what? I didn't write yours down, did I, Adaia? Let me put that down right now. All right. So, did I get it? No, good grief. Still finding them in there. These little cards are they're fun, but all right. No buts. Golly, I did put them all back in there. Y'all, my apologies. Good gracious. What a mess I did for myself there. Thank you, Crystal. Well, ditto, right back at you. Thank you for being here tonight, sweetie. Appreciate you. It's a small crowd tonight. Apparently, the rest of the world is watching the Super Bowl game, which I really didn't even know it was on until I got on here and somebody else commented on it. And there's one more. All right, and then, oh gosh, okay, back to Jose. Let's get this party going again. Okay. Well, yeah, not me either, Crystal. What is the potential? Emphasis on potential here for Jose and his person. J-Rod, I am 74. A very young 74, I have to say. Uh-oh. No. Potential future outcome for Jose and his person. I want a happy ending. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you, Jose. Tarot is so funny. What was I saying? I want a happy ending. And the Nine of Cups comes out, which is basically happiness. Well, happiness, I'm paraphrasing, but anything else, please? What's the potential outcome here? Oh, Lord, too many. Sorry. Too many. Okay, guys, one more shuffle. Come on. Okay, that's it. Just don't want to give me more. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Sorry, Jose. I didn't like what was coming out. Now, you have free will. You are a creator. Start learning about law of attraction if you don't already know, because you can change this outcome. Like I said, it's just one potential out of many. You have the power to change anything. So just know that. Educate yourself on that. But right now, the potential that's active right now is that you guys will lose passion in this situation. Passion will go away and you'll move on to something else. You'll each go your own way, probably, or one or both of you will decide, I'm just going to have to make my own wishes come true here. Yep, because the Emperor is a very selfish person. He's actually to the point where he's controlling. Yeah, and now the Seven of Wands is in the upright. I'm defending my position now. I'm going to just sit up here on this high ground and beat everybody off. Because it's my way. I mean, this is self-sabotage. This is ego and pride. And I'm just going to focus on me. I'm just going to work on me. And I'm going to focus on work. And even though I might have some anxiety or sleepless nights over this, and I will miss that person. Yeah. But it's been a lesson. I know now this was just a learning experience for me, a lesson. And even though I'm sad and I regret it, and I'd really like a reconciliation and collaboration with this person, it would be risky. It would be reckless even. And so making the decision to not communicate. Jose, I'm sorry. I wish I hadn't asked now, and I'm sorry. But again, you have the power to change the outcome. There's nothing written in stone here. You are a powerful creator. Everyone is. And so get busy learning and educating yourself about the law of attraction. And you can change this outcome if that's what you want. I don't know what you want, but you decide that's beautiful. Okay, well, good. I mean, good, bad, something for me to say. You know, it's you and your happiness and your future, right? So that's what I have for you, Jose. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you very, very much, and I wish you the very best. Thank you. Yeah, I wish you both the best. Everybody involved, because third party, nobody wins. Okay. Adaia and Crystal, right? So, Adaia, will you type your question in for me? And then, unless I've missed somebody else, I got Adaia and Crystal. I think are the two paid readings. So, Adaia, will you type your question in for me, sweetie? If you typed it, you know I've lost it already. Sorry. All right. What are Anthony's intentions for you? All right, I'm going to ask, and I feel like it's this deck for you. This one wants to talk tonight. All righty. Well, fingers crossed, right, Crystal? Okay, Adaia. What are Anthony's intentions for you? So we're asking, and I would be so grateful if you didn't give me an hour-long backstory. But you're in charge, I'm not. So please show me intentions. Please show me Anthony's intentions toward Adaia. Well, I don't like that to start with. Let's keep going here. I know, she's at it again. What are his intentions toward her, please, and thank you? What are Anthony's intentions toward Adaia? Oh, I thought you wanted to talk to me. Amen, Crystal. Leave it to us. We'll shake him into shape, won't we? Interesting. That's, oh God. Remember the previous reading? Remember this card? And this card, and this card, and this card. Oh, they're coming back. No. Oh, you're already guessing. Well, it's mixed, because this King of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who's not stable. I'm just saying. He's not stable. He's not somebody you want to invest in. He's not somebody that you want invested in you. And frankly, it can mean his money's not good, can mean any of that. But the main thing I get off of a King of Pentacles typically is he's not stable. And so this thing is imbalanced from the get-go. It's not balanced. And this can also say impatience. Impatience, not a lack of patience. What about somebody that's supposed to be coming in here with an offer, right? Is what I'm feeling. Maybe you're looking for him to come in and, give you something tangible. Or just get the darn ball rolling, because we do know as I said before, he's the slowest moving energy in tarot. But he gets there, and he is in the upright. That's good news. And then we have this, she's what we call the minor arcana empress, the 9 of Pentacles. She's single. She's liberated. She's got her money right. She's a go-getter. She owns a falcon, for crying out loud. How many people, not in the United States, you can't own a falcon without a lot of paperwork. So I don't know if this is saying, I want to come and give you this offer, but things aren't stable. Maybe it's saying, but I am single, or I want to bring you this when I'm single. So, or liberated, or when I have my money right. Is this making sense, Adaia? Let me see. I should look at your comment. What else? What else for Adaia? Yeah, I keep hearing he knows that this is not balanced, and he knows maybe could be saying he knows you're impatient. You've lost patience with waiting for him to come forward single and free, and or to bring you this offer because you're single. I don't know which of those. I don't remember everybody's backstory. Forgive me. I know we've done this before. We have. Did I miss? Yeah. What else, please, for Adaia? Oh, you're saying this is new information, not what you expected? Yeah. Well, I feel a but coming, so hang on. This could be the but. Self-sabotage. Because this is, as I just said in the previous reading, this is somebody winning at all cost. Ego and pride. But to me, it's also a big card of mind games. Yep, mind games. And I don't like that. Mind games are about what? About working on this? I'm surprised the devil's not here. I mean, I don't want to make a mountain out of a molehill where there's not one, but mind games about what? About working on it, putting work into what? This is the happily ever after card, telling the truth about making a choice. Excuse me. Making a choice regarding this Queen of Wands. Now, is this you? Is this somebody else whom they're not invested in? Maybe that they were juggling. You gave up on me, and then he popped up to pull me back in. I had that feeling. Yeah, and so that's what this is then. The mind games, because that's you've heard me say before. I feel like I got lipstick on my tooth. That some cards jump off the table for me more than others. They're just like a flashing light. This one is for me. This is like what it's all about. Is this mind games? Yeah, I think he wanted you to believe that he would come back and invest in this, and that he was coming truthful, like this King of Swords. And maybe that he'd made a choice again about, I don't know if this is you or the other or somebody else, but this is saying, I'm not really willing to invest for the long term. Or it could be saying, wasn't the right time, and that's why I was juggling, or why I am juggling. Same cycle, different day. Same cycle repeating itself. Yeesh. So, but God, I really don't want to go there for you, Adaia. I wanted something happier. You're saying it sounds about right. It's not. And when the cards came out, I thought, oh, this is good. He's coming in with an offer. Yay. It's saying he's single. Yay. Everything's good. And then this. Yeah, I'm just, I don't want to be right about this, right? But it's not my call. Anything else you want to tell me about Adaia's person? Mira, good night. It's, oh my word, 5:50 in India. Oh, a.m. Jeez. Mira, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I really, really do. Thank you so much for all you did tonight. And I hope you get some rest. Goodness me. I hope you don't have to turn around and go to work, Mira. Gosh. I think we'll ask it differently, Adaia. Let's just ask that question. What are his intentions? Just, mix it up just a little bit. Slightly different question. What are his intentions? Because I don't believe that's how I asked that question. What are his intentions? Ooh, well, yeesh. To make you feel weak and maybe this can be like a lack of confidence. And the Three of Swords, as we know, is a broken heart. Now, it is in the reverse, which says it's healing, but it tells me he's probably, yes, we're back to this card, mind games. Maybe he wants you to think, make you, open that door, meaning crack in the door, weak, and make you think he's coming back to heal this because he misses you. And that I've learned my lesson, but truthfully, he's not going to come back and apologize. He's not really. I mean, that Page of Cups is in the reverse. So he's probably going to tell you, I still love you. I just don't feel it. I don't feel, yeah. I know we've been through a lot, and I see you as this Queen of Pentacles, and I've been out in the cold here, but here, see, the star is in reverse, and the star in reverse is, this is not healed. He's not healed. You're not healed. There's, and this can be wishes not coming true, and then here's the moon, because the moon, it says secrets can be deception too. I just don't have a good feeling about this for you. Sorry. I could read that card. I could spin that, just something positive, but I won't, because I don't think that's what's happening. And I'll hope to goodness I'm wrong about that if you want him back. I really like to be wrong about that, because I could read that differently. He's all weak in the knees for you because he wants to heal this broken heart. That's not what I'm feeling. I keep coming back to this card, that this self-sabotage, that, or excuse me, yes, it's that too, but mind games. I don't feel good about this for you, Adaia. Sorry, honey. I am sorry, love, but I'm not feeling that warm fuzzy off of those cards for you. Oh, Crystal, what a great question. Adaia's saying, no, I'm spot on. It's what you expected. Eesh. I'm sorry, love. I just, like I said, I could take those cards and read them, but it's not what I'm feeling. And I really try to go with that. I mean, that's important to me. because y'all know I did readings a long time before I picked up tarot cards. So, but as I always like to say, you can change the outcome, right? Based on your law of attraction, point of attraction, all that good stuff. Oh, goodness. Excuse me. I thought I was going to cough for a minute there. Can y'all tell my voice is a little bit better tonight? I think that medicine's starting to help. Oh, Crystal, how very sweet. Yeah, Adaia, I think that's the situation, because that, like I said, that's that one card, the mind games thing. It's telltale. I think you're right about that. 1 second, guys. Let me scroll up here. 1 second. I just wanted to read your question again, Crystal. It was, will I meet Michael this coming weekend? Okay, I'll check on that for you. But you're also saying, how can I gain confidence to help others in their endeavors? That's a really good question. I just got super hot. I don't usually do that. Ooh. Well, faith. I mean, that's probably not the answer you're looking for. Faith that spirit, I don't know, spirit, God, the universe, whatever your term is for what you believe in that's greater than you are, that they are using you as a vehicle. And, you know, it's like me coming out here on YouTube at my ripe old age. And I get made fun of a lot. People joke about my age and my big nose and my Dumbo ears and all that good stuff. So you also have to have a thick skin. Well, I'm not saying you're doing anything public necessarily, but but my point is, your faith that you're helping people has to override your fear. Because the desire to do it will bring people to you. If you've said to whatever higher power, again, that you believe in, I want to do this, I want to help people, that's really all you have to do. And then you have to get about the business of believing that you can. And I know that's your issue, is the confidence to do it. But if you don't have that in yourself, ask your angels to help. That their job is to help you with stuff, but you have to ask them. They are not allowed to intervene unless you ask them. So ask them, angels, please help me to have confidence in helping people. Angels, please show me. I call upon you. Please show me who and how can I help others. It's my wish, my desire. I feel like this is my life's purpose. And then start saying affirmations like, I'm constantly aligning with my, you can put your own words to it, obviously. The universe, spirit, God, whatever word you use, but God is constantly aligning me with people that I can help. God is constantly showing me how and what that looks like. God is constantly bringing me people into my life and showing me how I can help these people. I'm always being aligned with that purpose, that desire in life. So all of those things, I think, Crystal, would be my thoughts on that. Just a real quick answer to your question. Well, thank you, Crystal. But there are just some people, you know, and I truly believe that saying is true. Hurt people, and they're just coming from a wounded and insecure place in themselves when they say stupid things, but they still say stupid things. So that's okay. It doesn't, I've learned to be the duck, you know, I let it roll off my back like a water off a duck's back anymore. Oh, I love it. Jill, you're the best. Jill says, Dumbo ears, those are elephant ears. I love it. You're so sweet. That's hysterical and sweet as can be. Thank you, Jill. You most certainly do, Crystal. Everybody has a guardian angel. You are assigned an angel before you come into this physical world. So yes, you do. Well, you need to get tight with your guardian angel. You need to start talking to them, especially if you're going to do this kind of work. Please start talking to them, and they are listening. You talk to them just like you talk to anybody standing next to you. I promise you, they are. Oh, you guys are the best. They are projecting or protecting. Yes, it's their job, protect you and guide you. But again, they're not allowed to interfere without you asking. So you must ask. And I forget that sometimes myself. I'm guilty. So, I forget. I say, oh God, I need that. Yeah. I'm call upon you. I'm asking. Don't assume anything, always ask. All right, let me go back up here one more time. 1 second. Okay. So basically, you said he called you or made a plan or something. You're just not sure if he's going to show up. Is that basically what you're asking? What deck, Crystal? Please and thank you. Okay, little lights here. Try this. Okay, thank you. All right. No, they're saying, I know you want that, but this is all right. This little guy is it tonight, apparently. Will Michael keep his plans and meet with Crystal this weekend? Please make it clear, unmistakable. Will Michael keep his plans this weekend? Undecided. Wait, that's me, not him. Because it's the hangman, but it's in reverse. More, please. That typically means somebody who's not willing to surrender to a new perspective. That is not a yes or a no for me. Give me more, please. Will Michael actually meet? I could make it clearer and just say major arcana, upright or reversal, but I kind of like to I think the cards that follow out, I think, tell a story or give a message, so that's why I do it this way. That's a yes, you're saying. Will Michael actually meet Crystal this weekend? Will he follow through? Maybe not. Oh, what is it with the bad news tonight? I don't like it. If I'm not mistaken, I'm on my, fourth reading tonight, and this card has come out in 3 of them, if I'm not mistaken. That's the page. Sorry, not page. What am I thinking? The Ace of Wands in reverse. That means a lack of passion for something or can be a missed opportunity. That to me would be a no. But then right next to it is the 9 of Cups, wishes being fulfilled. Well, and then we've got the competition, and that could be fighting and bickering. That could be, something else vying for his attention is what I'm feeling from that. I thought I saw a card. And I'm erring that way because of the 3 of Cups. And were you here when I was talking about the 3 of Cups earlier? Usually that in the upright, it can mean celebration. Maybe your person gets a better offer at the last minute to go out drinking with his buddies and or playing sticks with his buddies. I don't know. And they go out and drink and have fun, and then he loses track of time and forgets that he said he'd come and meet you. What else? Because the Justice card is in the upright, but taking a risk. Let me see what else comes. I wish they'd just give me one clear card, but Well, it seems that way, right, Adaia? Dang it. Makes me feel like maybe I should have watched the Super Bowl game tonight instead. Or y'all should have. At least you wouldn't have gotten bad news, right? Come on. What else? What else? What else? Came out sideways. Uh-oh, yeah. Probably not, Crystal. Gee, I hate this. I'm so sorry. The King of Wands came out sideways. Now, this is, and I said probably intentionally. When a card comes out sideways for me, you know, there's a meaning in the upright, there's a meaning in the reverse. For me as a reader, when it comes out sideways, distinctly sideways, it means I'm not decided yet if I want to be upright or reverse meaning. I'm not decided yet. I'm in transition. I haven't made up my mind yet. But the reason I said probably is because even though that's undecided, the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck is in reverse, and that is a lack of communication. That is a lack of movement. A lack of movement followed by why? Why is there a lack of movement? Because I'm standing my ground. I'm loud and proud over here, defending the high ground, fighting off whatever, but it's also putting up a wall. This can be putting up a wall. And the Page of Wands in reverse would say no communication. Queen of Wands in reverse, she's bitter, bitchy, selfish. She's also cold, very cold. Taking a time out. Getting clarity about moving on, which is probably causing you to do this. And holding back their cup of love. Yeah, I mean, that's just, I hate that, but he's way older than me, so I'm not used to that. I used to dating younger guys, right? I talked to him a few minutes. Am I the problem? Oh, okay, let me ask. Excuse me. I feel like this is the problem, and I don't think that's you. I think this is people outside, but let's ask. Hey, Luke, did I say hello to you? Forgive me. I get distracted in a good way here because I'm doing readings. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Does anybody know? Not that I care. Does anybody know the score of the Super Bowl game? Okay. Hamburglar's back. Hamburger is. Yes, you can, and you did, Hamburglar. So we want to know. I hate to ask it that way, Crystal. I hate to ask it that way. Can we? Hey, Trip Fontaine. You're new to this. How does it work? Can you do a reading for me, please? And thank you. Thank you for being here, number one. And there is a comment pinned to the top of the page there. Hopefully you can see it. Let me know if it's covered up. That will answer those questions for you. Thomas, I do remember you. Okay. We're asking. I'm stalling because I'm trying to think how to ask the question, Crystal. You said, am I the problem? I really don't like that for you. I don't like asking it that way. I'm going to see what it says if I say, what is the problem? What is the problem? Oh. Are you sure this? Excuse me. Clearly, I have a frog in my throat. Are you certain that he's single? And I say that not because I see anybody else here. I say, well, if I go deep enough, obviously I would, but because he feels like it's risky or even reckless. He's the King of Wands. Now, this could... King of Wands is not a bad guy in the upright, all right? He is oftentimes, he's very attractive. He's a head turner. He can be an entrepreneur. He's an action king. I take action. It's all good, but he can also be a little shallow, even in the upright for me. And I ask because at the bottom we've got this Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles can mean the happy home, the family, the dog, the picket fence. And then I've got this Knight of Swords in reverse, which is bad news or lack of communication, or it could be any number of things. Well, Adaia, that is a possibility. I do know that's right. That is a possibility. Thank you for reminding me of that, actually. They don't want me to tell it like it is. Sometimes they certainly do not. What else is the problem here? Because I think it's them, not you, which would be the simple answer to this. Sometimes tarot is so literal. They think it's reckless because maybe he just wants to be the, Mr. Single, and I want to keep my cool guy vibe, whatever. All right, thanks. Chill. What SA? I'm missing the shorthand on that. It's lost on me. Why for Crystal? Why? Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. This is a different story. Tell it like it is. I know it. You've been drinking, Chill. Your thumbs are not typing, you're spelling right tonight. Starting to. He says he wants to move in with him. Well, I got a story, and I think you're going to like this one. So hang on, hold up. It'll make more sense now. Okay, so he feels it's reckless. We talked about that. But there are feelings here. You see this King of Cups? That means he has feelings. However, King of Cups is a little bit more judicious with his feelings than, say, the Queen of Cups. He's a little bit more selective with giving that cup. Why? Why, you asked? Did I hear you say why? Why is that? Because he's afraid that this will cause a tower. Let me finish here. Something that pulls the rug out. Look at the picture here. It's people falling out of a building that's blowing up and exploding. And it causes unhappiness. Now, the Ten of Cups is a happy card, except it's in reverse here. I'm afraid that this will cause unhappiness. And why I ask you again if he's not married, because that can also be a family card. Or I'm afraid that if I do this, my life's going to explode, because then I'll have to act like a family man here. I'm just saying, but, or because you told me that, I was going to say, but he wants to bring this offer, but he did bring this offer. And it's what he wants. The wish is coming true. And then wait a minute, did I read that wrong? No, I did. Okay. And then the Ten of Pentacles comes out again. He can see a family life with you. He's scared, honey. SCARED. Scared. That's the bottom line of that to me. Scared. He's scared. Who said that? I don't remember. He's scared. Yeah. I see it. Yep. I think that's what it is. I think he's just plain old scared. Because everything else says he's got feelings for you and he sees happiness with you. Absolutely. And he can even see a home life with you. But he's afraid. He's afraid this will happen. Yeah. He's in Richland, Mississippi. I'm trying to remember where that is. I lived in Mississippi for 5 years. Well, that's what I mean, Crystal, I think that's it. He's afraid. He is afraid that it will cause a tower moment. Tower meaning the rug being pulled out from under you. Everything you once knew will be turned upside down. There's another way to put it, right? And that's what happens when you move in with somebody. I mean, come on, you can't leave your dirty underwear laying around on the floor anymore. It's all that. And you're scared too, you're saying? Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. What's that saying? Feel the fear and do it anyway. How else are you going to find out? You're not going to know till you try, till you do it. I mean, I don't know that there's another way other than, part-time, spending the weekends together or whatever, but that didn't work for me. I would never, ever consider being in a committed relationship again without living with somebody, because I'm just saying, I dated a guy long distance who happened to also be in Mississippi, I might add. That's why this is ringing a little close to home. For a couple of years. And he worked there, and I still had a house and stuff, obligations here. Oh my gosh, I just dropped that whole deck. Anyway, we got engaged, we got married, and so we didn't live together. I'm picking up my cards. We didn't live together until after we were married. I'm down here on my hands and knees actually picking these up. And I did not know who I had married. And turned out it was not who I thought. I mean, there were things that I didn't know. I'll just put it like that. So I think, I know I wouldn't do it. You can do, of course, what you need to do for you, but I'd want to try it out anyway. You've been single for so long, like over 4 years. Yeah, I've been single longer than, well, I was single and celibate by choice for 6 years because I wanted to be. I just, leave me alone. I just wanted to be with myself. So I get it. But might be time, Crystal. It might be time for you. Yep, no more options for you. You need to settle down over there, girl. You've been divorced since 2010. Well, maybe it's time to try it on. Like I said, you don't have to go rushing into the courthouse, but Adaia, it's funny you say that. Adaia says, I don't trust myself to pick my dating options anymore. My sons tell me after this last marriage failed, Mom, your man picker is broken. And while that was funny, it was also maybe true. Of course, they don't understand about law of attraction and all that stuff. So I know what I have to work on. I'm not healed yet, but I know what I have to work on. I know what my issues are that brings these broken men to me. And I don't want to raise any more of them, and I don't want to fix any more of them. I'm going to wait till I can bring somebody who's already healed, thank you very much, to my door. Oh, that's cool. I would like to have an actual wedding and a courthouse marriage. Aw, well, why not? You can have that. Start visualizing that right now. Tia says, I'm a hopeless romantic and I wear my head and wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm doomed. No, you're not. You are going to find the perfect person who loves that most about you, who loves that about you. You got to own and love who you are first, and then a person will show up who loves that too. Just saying. Just saying. You got to love you too. A real wedding would be a dream come true. Well, a real wedding with the right person, yes, it can be. I had one when I was 17. I got married when I was 17 years old, and I had a real wedding with the white dress and the bridesmaids and all the fluff and the stuff. Didn't make my marriage last any longer. But the man I went to the courthouse with, no fanfare, no white dress. We just went down to the courthouse and we were married for 30 years and had a wonderful family and 2 beautiful sons. And even though we chose to go our separate ways, we still talk. We still, we share holidays together. He comes here and the whole family comes together, and he's brought his girlfriend here. And so it can be good. But if that's your dream, keep manifesting that. Keep visualizing that. Absolutely. Oh, Adaia, bless your heart. Adaia saying, I had a real wedding too, and an even realer divorce. Oh, God. I'm not laughing at you, honey. I'm laughing at the truth of that. Oh, Lord. Amen. I know it, right? Well, it's about the love and the commitment two people have together. The piece of paper is just that. And I'm just saying. That's my opinion. But everybody's got one, right? All right, guys. Well, I reckon that's it. I think that's all my readings done. If I'm not missing anybody, am I, guys? I didn't miss anybody. Don't think. I know, Crystal. They're not. Me too. And they're not. They don't get easier. I think it's easier to accept that it's not working. That happens quicker. But then the attorneys get involved and, they love to drag things out. So whatever. But that's okay, Crystal. We've got the T-shirt and we're wiser and better for it, right? We know what we'll accept and what we don't now. I suspect. I know I do. All right, ladies. Well, like I said, I think I'm done, unless I missed somebody. I don't think I did. It's kind of a nice group tonight in that didn't have many trolls, if any. I think y'all blocked a couple, but thank y'all so much again for doing that for me. You just don't know how much it helps. I'm so grateful for my moderators. Well, yeah, Adaia, and I'm not judging. I might get married again with the right person, but I would have better. This is a statement about me, not who I'm involved with. I would be smarter and have better boundaries. I would know the questions and the things to look for now. So I've learned from each one of those relationships. I'm much wiser now, but I would just have different boundaries than I had then. That's all. That was me learning. Those marriages were just a learning curve for me, right? I will. Is that a statement, Crystal? Did you just pull a card for me on your tarot deck? Thank you, Crystal. I like the problem, not problem. I don't want to say that. No. The challenge for a man coming into my life is that I'm very independent. And I've raised my family and took care of my kids and did all. I don't really want to do that so much for a man. So he's going to have to be okay with me being independent. And I don't mean that we can't live together, that we can't cohabitate, but a lot of people want you to give up your life for them, or you give, all that. Anyway, I don't need to get into all about me, but I'm just saying he's got to have a lot of confidence in himself and who he is, because I have that now. And the right person will do that, and they'll respect each other and all that and make it work. Isn't she? Don't you love that? Absolutely, Adaia. Look at that. She's already becoming a healer. I love that. I absolutely love it. Thank you, Crystal. Well, he would, or I wouldn't have him. I mean, that's going to one of my boundaries, right? Yep, love all my wrinkles and all my, gray hair and all that. It just comes with the package. Well, right, Adaia. The longer we're single, the more set we get in our ways. And I always heard that about men. Well, why can't they just accommodate? They're so set in their ways. They've been single so long. And here I am. I'm the same way. So I cannot ever criticize anybody for that again. Well, me too. And that's the thing, Adaia. I don't know how old you are, but I know me, at my age, I would be content with that, with just some companionship a couple of nights a week, or somebody to go out to dinner with, somebody to go to an event with, and share your day with, share your triumphs, and have somebody to comfort you when you fall short. I know you're fine, Liam, and you if you listen to what I said, I realized that's something I used to feel. I don't feel that way anymore. We most certainly have issues. Oh, Liam, everybody has issues. Every human being on the planet has issues, for sure. Oh, gosh, walnut's a pleasure. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. Is saying, in my opinion, do you think there's a way out of feeling hopelessness and being broken inside? I can't find any peace. It feels like everything will end soon. Well, I can say very, very certainly, absolutely there is, but it's up to you. And this might be harsh, but I'm the tough love teacher. And if you're waiting for somebody to come and ride in on a white horse to save you, that may not happen. Probably won't happen. Most likely won't happen. You're going to have to save yourself. And so I don't know what your issues are, but or what you're feeling hopeless about. But I will tell you, the best solution is to get happy. Now, how do you get happy if you're feeling helpless? And that's a long story. I would ask that you start educating yourself about the law of attraction. You understand that your emotional state is bringing more to you of what you're focusing on. So if you're focusing on, I'm hopeless, my life is hopeless, I'm unhappy, I'm depressed, sadly, you're going to get more of that. So you've got to find a way, find something to get happy about. When I get down, I just watch comedy bits on YouTube, or I'll find a funny movie, or I'll go for a walk in the woods. Anything that makes me lift my mood, even if it's just a little bit. And then from that little bit, I can strive to get a little bit more. I reach, as Abraham Hicks says, I reach for the next positive thought. And I can't get from I'm feeling hopeless and depressed to euphoria I can't do that, and you can't either in one fell swoop. It's not. We're humans. I won't say it's impossible, but it's very, very difficult. But you have to work your way gradually up an emotional ladder. And so if you're, what a lot of people do is, well, I can't feel good. I'm not doing this, and I can't get over here to euphoria and feeling wonderful about the world. And that just creates a vicious circle of, and now I feel bad because I can't do that. So let me just add that to the pile of things I feel bad about myself for. So that's counterproductive. All right, let me see what you said here. It's not the end of the world or worth taking your life over. People go through much worse than that. Yes, that's good perspective to have. My thoughts are to get revenge on the people that made the decision to fire me, and it takes every fiber of me not to act on it. Well, I can promise you this, Walnuts, that if you do that, you will suffer karma for it. So that's reason enough not to do it, right? It's not your job to inflict revenge. It's not. They'll get theirs, whatever, but it's not your revenge. It's not your job. It's somebody else's job, if I can put it that way. I love that, Crystal. Cats, Charlie's laying on you. I love it. Adaia says, use that energy to find new means of, new means of income. And I will tell you this too, Walnuts. The more you focus on how you're feeling about getting revenge and your feelings, the more power you give that situation over you. You're basically giving your power every time you have that thought to that situation, and it's growing. It's going to make you feel more that way, not less of it. It's not going to make you any happier to go and take revenge. It'll make you more. It just won't. And if it did, it would give you relief for 5 minutes, and then you'd be on something else. So no, this is spirit giving you a test. And frankly, I have found, of course, you have to choose to think this way. Your thoughts are a choice. It's an inside job all day long. Your thoughts are a choice. People don't do things to you, Walnuts. Things happen to you because of your inner creation that you're putting out into the world. And so if you keep thinking that way, you're basically a victim. You're saying, I'm a victim. People do crap to me, and I don't deserve it. And while there are people who do crap to us, everybody, the missing piece of this puzzle is, on some level, certainly not consciously, on some level, however, you attracted that to you. Now, here's what you probably don't know. That could have been a real blessing in disguise, because had you still been working there, you might not be out job hunting next week and meet your new best friend, your new lover, or get the best job of your lifetime that's going to propel you onto things you could not have dreamed about. So rejection is protection is a saying for a reason. So I think those are the kind of things that I would be focusing on. Revenge is very, very short-lived, and it won't get you anything but more negativity. I can promise you that. Yes, Crystal, we got to keep hope alive. Amen. And Liam has a point, saying, I think we all hate our previous bosses. Yeah, jobs come and go. That's right. And here's another one for you, because I love this. My teacher has said this for decades. It's not what happens to you in life that's important. It's what you do with it that's important. So you're going to decide who you are by making the decision to get revenge. Is that who you are? Are you that small of a person by just, I'm going to get revenge even though it's only going to make me feel good for 5 minutes? Or are you the bigger person to walk away, not let those people influence you one more second of your life, and focus yourself on something better? And I hope you're that second one. Oh, honey, I didn't mean to make you sob. But, I mean, it's a choice. It comes down to everything that happens in our life. It's a choice what you do to it. Life is a mirror. I mean, let's just say it. Life is a mirror. It's here to show us what we need to work on. It's here to show us where our wounds are and what we need to get stronger with and what we need to heal and who we need to forgive. It's an opportunity. It's what I call, we on my channel call it a HOHO. HO stands for healing opportunity. So when those kind of things happen, you have to say, all right, Spirit, what are you showing me today about this situation? And you choose, okay, I believe this happened for a reason. I believe. You could even, when you're in a better place, say, thank you, God, for taking this job out of my life, because I know you've got something better lined up for me. Thank you, God, for taking these people out of my life, because you've got some other people, better people, more supportive people lined up for me that's coming toward me. Thank you, God, for creating time now that I can go and look for a better job. Just go through the thank you, how the potentials of thank yous, a list of those, why that could have happened. Thank you, God, because the company was going to shut down in 3 months when the economy is even tighter, and I would not have been able to find a job then. Thank you, God, because I was about to get moved to a department where I would have just hated working there. Thank you, God, because if I'd still be working at that job 5 weeks from now, I don't know, the ceiling was going to crash down on me. You just play the what if game and come up with hundreds of scenarios if you do that. And I promise you it's a humbling, and yet the universe is so big. There's so many possibilities, things, reasons that could have happened that would be for your benefit, Walnuts. That's why I'm saying that. But you're saying still, I hope the worst of them, that's for sure. I hope they'll pay the price for it. And I'm sorry that you feel that way, because that's not good for you. That's bringing negativity towards you when you say those things. I know it's an honest feeling. I'm not criticizing, please. I'm not meaning to sound like I'm judging you. I'm not. We all, it is what it is. And you have to start healing from where you are. So that's a true and honest statement of how you're feeling in this moment. But I hope that you can start to pivot now away from that and start to look for the blessings that might have been given to you and you don't yet see them. Oh, Adaia, my gosh, listen, I didn't know that. Adaia was saying that you were homeless for 2 years and now you're not. My gosh, wow. Oh, Adaia, good Lord, robbed and gunpoint and almost violated. But gee whiz. Crystal saying we have to push forward and not focus on the past. Amen. Lima saying my old great-grandfather told me to always look towards the silver lining in life. Yep. Every bomb dropped has a mushroom cloud. Oh, I've never heard that saying, but and beyond every mushroom cloud is a bright sunshine. I do love that, Liam. Oh, that's awesome. Your granddad was a wise man. And it does get better, yes. Ideas, but you've been kidnapped too? Oh my word. Jeez. You need to start writing your book. And it got better, in caps. It got better. Yes. And it does get better. Walnuts, don't apologize. I'm here to help people. And you can see the people that are in this chat feel like I do. They're trying to help too. And I love that about the people that come here. That's exactly the kind of community I want to build. Oh God, Crystal, you lost your mother to suicide. And then you tried hard not to blame yourself. Well, it wasn't your fault. I can tell you that for sure. I think we talked about that already, though. another day. And it is a struggle every day. I'm sure it is, Crystal. But I think I remember saying to you, but you need to put that thought down because it's just not true. Yeah, Liam's saying life can be trouble, but we got to just be brave. Well, amen. Excuse me, no one is immune. No one gets out of this lifetime without experiencing hurt and difficulty and trauma of varying degrees. I'll say it that way. We don't all get kidnapped and, all the things, but, or lose a parent. But we all have challenges because that's how we grow. That's the whole, well, not the whole point, but, Spirit has to challenge us. We can't just sit here on our chaise lounge all day long eating bonbons. We wouldn't grow spiritually. And that's why we're here, is we need to evolve and grow spiritually and learn to get stronger. So every day is an opportunity to choose you. And by you, I mean, choose how you feel about things. Choose a different thought pattern. Choose a different way of thinking. You decide differently. I know today your decision is that you'd like revenge. Tomorrow it could be a different decision for you, Walnuts. Tomorrow it could be a decision of, I'm not giving them one more iota of my power and my attention. I'm going to go focus on my new happy life that this has created for me. That's a decision. That is a decision. Liam, thank you for being here. Good night to you. It was a pleasure to have you always. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And I hope you have a very good evening and good night's sleep. And I think that's where I'm headed, y'all. I don't want this to drag on anymore, really. So I'm going to say goodnight to everybody. Thank you all for being here. Walnuts, I'm wishing you good positive thinking and a new attitude with the sun coming up tomorrow, okay? I'm going to say a prayer for you tonight. Thank you guys so much. And appreciate everybody again who's new or returning. Thank you for making this a fun night for me. Yes, I do too, Crystal. That's a beautiful, positive thought. I'm going to say that. Crystal says, I hope someone receives hope from this. I hope so too. That would be my highest thought as well. Yeah, I'm wishing everybody good vibes. Adaia says amen to that, and especially to Walnuts, yes. And Sakshi, there's a pinned comment at the top. You've had some minutes to see that up there. The free readings have been spoken for, and I've had plenty of time here waiting for people to do PayPal readings, and so I can't wait anymore. I need to go get some dinner, and sorry if I missed you, but maybe next time. You have to get here very early if you want the free readings. They go very quickly. Well, I hope so, Walnuts. And honestly, even though forgiveness might be a little far for you to reach for today or tomorrow, how about you just forgive yourself for, no, I'm going to change that. How about you just try not to feel like this is a bad thing. Tomorrow, let your mission be to try to think of it as a gift, there's a gift coming to you from this. Forgiveness is something maybe down the road, and I hope you'll get there, but forgiveness is a little much given where your emotions are right now. But you can start with thinking, just changing your thinking to say, okay, I know this is going to, one of my favorite mantras is everything's always working out in my favor. There you go. So just make a little post-it and pin it everywhere tomorrow. Everything is always working out in my favor. I love that. Everything. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why I lost that job, but I know everything's working out in my favor. I know it. This universe is conspiring to make me beautiful things out of this. So anyway, okay, guys, I'm gonna head out for tonight. Yeah, Adaia saying, but to hold on to hate is giving them more. Yeah, I know it. It's giving them power over you that they don't deserve. Well, amen to that. Absolutely. Okay, thank you, good people, for being here tonight. I'm wishing you many, many blessings, and I'll see you guys. I don't know what night, but I'll be back in a couple of days here. And I hope you guys have a fabulous rest of your evening, and I'll see you soon. Many blessings.